So hello all, in this video we will see tape reduction. That is, the question is given a multi-tape Turing machine contains K tape, whether we can convert that into a single tape Turing machine without too much of an increase in time or space. Okay, that is, we should be achieving a reduction from a multi-tape Turing machine to a single tape Turing machine within very low time and space complexity, whether that is possible or not. See, if the space complexity is S of n for the multi-tape Turing machine, we can always achieve a single tape Turing machine. That is, we can always convert that into a single tape Turing machine in order of S of n type. That is, we have to create a single super tape which contain in which all the multiple tapes are copied into a single tape with some delimiter symbols in between. Okay, I will show you that. So space is not a big deal. So the real question is time. That is, in how much amount of time whether we can achieve this reduction from a multi-tape K-tape Turing machine into a single tape Turing machine. Okay. So we will see that, we can see how it is possible and how we can do that. So in case of space, that is not a big deal because we can always convert a multi-tape Turing machine into a single tape Turing machine by creating a super tape in which all the symbols in the multi-tape Turing machine are embedded onto a single tape with delimiters in between. To identify the end of one tape, starting of one tape and the head position. So that is not a big deal. So we will see how does the time complexity for this. Okay. So assume that we have a multi-tape Turing machine M with three tapes for the sake of an example, like A, B, A, now blank, now another tape, blank, B, P, blank, and a third tape, blank, blank, blank. Okay. Now what you have to do is, we have to convert this into a single tape Turing machine as that is, we will be creating a super tape from all this. So we will use a simple delimiter hash which indicates the end of the first tape here. Now A should be copied, A should be copied. Now I am using hash again. No, I can, only the needed letters is required. I can use hash again to indicate the end of the input string because all the remaining characters are blank. To the right, it is infinite, isn't it? Yeah. So there is no point in storing the blanks. Now it is BB for the second tape. So hash again as the delimiter. Now it's whole blank in the third tape. For the sake of an example, I will convert this into some A. Now A and a delimiter to indicate the end. Now the different tape heads can be at different positions, isn't it? So assume that the positions are like this for the tape heads. So here this A as a tape head, so I am putting a dot here to indicate that that is the tape head for tape 1. Now here this first B is the point where the tape head is pointing. Now for the third tape, this is where the tape head is. So I am using dots to indicate the position of tape head, so that we have to add all this to the alphabet also. So this is how we convert this multi-tape Turing machine into a single tape Turing machine. We are using hash as the delimiter. Now we will analyze the time complexity for this approach. See, to simulate this M on this, what S does is, first it has to read from the leftmost hash to rightmost hash to understand the symbols, isn't it? So it will take a t of n time to read all the n symbols. Now see, so let this be M. What our aim is, for all x, the input m of x should be exactly equal to x of x in working. Both of them should be working alike for all the input possible x. Okay, so t of n will be time will be taken for scanning the input from left to right, because it need to know all the symbols from left to right. So it will start scanning from this hash to this hash, and it will take t of n time. Okay, now it will have to scan once again to understand the tape heads, to understand what does the tape is currently pointing to. So for that it will take t of n time again. Okay, now once it understands the symbols and tape heads, what it has to do is it has to perform the necessary operation, which may take a t of n time to its maximum. So t of n plus t of n into t of n, that is t of n square, is the time complexity that this will take to simulate this tape. Okay, so that is again polynomial time, so that is not a big issue. So we can always simulate a multi-tape Turing machine onto a single tape Turing machine in t of n square time. So that is, we can do that in polynomial time itself. So that is all about tape reduction, and the aim is the multi-tape Turing machine should be working exactly same as the single tape Turing machine for all the possible input x. Okay. So that's all in this video. Hope you understood. Thank you.